So let's just say that I averaged $1,000 of AP per cell. Okay? So, doing the math, I need 1,000 cells, if I'm selling like life insurance, for example, in 1 calendar year. Okay? You divide that by 50 weeks. Let's just say I took 2 weeks off, because if I'm going to write $1 million in a year, I'm probably going to get tired along the way. Would you agree? Okay? That's 20 cells per week. Okay? So now let's reverse engineer this math of how I believe I could go out in the field, generate a ton of leads, hire some appointment setters, and actually make $1 million in a year by myself. And I'm surprised that it's not being talked about more. And here's why. The reason I believe that it should be talked about more is if you divide this, and you divide it because you come up with a bigger number, okay? You need 20 cells. If you divide it by a 60% close rate, which in my case, and we're talking about me, is very conservative, okay? But I want to use smaller numbers so you don't feel like I'm just making stuff up, okay? So let's do some math. Let's take 20 divided by 60%. Okay, and it brings you to 33 sits per week. Okay, so when that happens, I would need to sit down with 30, what I'm saying is if I sat down with 33 people every week, it don't even sound like that many, by the way. Like, I'm getting excited just thinking about this. But if I went out and just spent all 2020 trying to make $1 million selling insurance, I would lose money, okay? So I'm not gonna do that. But I know I could, okay? So 33 sits a week. And let's just say that I'm gonna take it divided by 60% again for a sit rate. For example, if I set 10 appointments, I'm gonna sit with at least 6. Now, again, I'm being very conservative on purpose. But I was working with an agent, I was coaching an agent that's gonna do 400 grand in 2020, and I was coaching him during our sessions, and that his numbers were 60% sit rate. So that's what we're gonna use, okay? 33 divided by 60%. Okay, now that brings us to 55 set appointments per week. Okay? 55 set appointments per week. And that's not a massive number either. It's 11 appointments 5 days, or it's 10 appointments 5 days and 5 appointments 1 day set. That's like a Monday through Friday, half a day Saturday. I get a day and a half off and I go make $1 million, right? Okay, so let's take this a step further. You're like, Cody, I get the math behind it. Now, how would you execute on it? Okay, you still with me? Because I know you are, because you probably want to make $1 million in 1 year, right? Okay, so let's leave this, but let's add some additional thoughts to this, okay? So let's just say that let's just say that I need 55, I may have to get another marker in a second, I'm not sure. I need 55 set appointments per week. Okay, thank you, buddy. Nice, okay? Making $1 million and catch markers all at the same time, okay? So if I need 55 set appointments per week to make $1 million, that's a good marker, okay? How would I do that? Because that's the only part that really matters. Like, the most important number you would say is the $1 million. Actually, it's this number. If I do this every week, I make $1 million, right? We just walked through the math. It was conservative math. And that's not even that's not that much. Okay? I'm gonna take it a step further. Let's just say that when I buy a new lead, I have a 40% appointment set rate. So if I got 10 brand new, fresh, high quality leads from Secure Agent Leads, I would personally set 4 appointments. You've seen it on video, I've done it all the time, right? So let's divide it by 40%, okay? So 55 divided by 40%. 137.5 is the number of leads that I would need per week. New, fresh leads every single week. Now let's just say that those costed me, let's just say that, and this could vary, okay? This could vary. But let's just say that they costed me 137.5 leads, and let's say they costed me 20 bucks a piece, okay? Times $20 each. What's that math? That's $2,750 per week in lead cost, okay? I'm shocked no one's done this, by the way, okay? Now, let's take that over 50 weeks times 50 weeks. That's $137,500 in lead cost, in leads for an entire year. Most insurance agents fail. Most insurance agents never make this amount of money, and I'm talking about spending this amount of money just in leads, okay? You still with me? However, I can't set 55 appointments a week by myself, correct? Okay, so we want 55 set appointments. We want to spend $2,750 a week. We need an appointment setter, okay? So let's just say that I hired an appointment setter and I paid them, let's just say I paid them 20 bucks an appointment, okay? And let's just say I needed 2 appointment setters. Okay, you could say you need 3 just in case one's sick. That's fine, whatever. Okay, but let's just use 2. And they each need to set, one needs to set 27 appointments, and one needs to set 28 appointments. Okay? Okay, which brings us to 55. And let's just say that we paid 20 bucks a piece per appointment. All right? 540 bucks, 560 bucks, that's easy math. Okay? Those two numbers together, $1,100. Okay, 1,100 bucks. Plus we've got this cost. So we've got $1,100 per week for appointment setters. You say, Cody, this is a lot of money. Well, you want to make a lot of money, right? Okay. So add those two together. You got $3,850 per week. Okay? That is times 50 weeks, $192,500. Let's just call it 200 grand. Okay? Let's just call it 200 grand. If you had the system and the blueprint and what you do now, all you need is you got to spend $200,000 in appointment set and leads, and you need to have 55 set appointments per week to make $1 million. Would you do it? Okay. Maybe $1 million isn't your number. I believe I can go back out in the field right now and make $1 million off personal production. The point of this video is, what is your number? I want to challenge you to think bigger than you ever thought. I want to challenge you to do more than you've ever done. And I want to challenge you, because I believe people get complacent when they're not challenged. I want to challenge you to get off your butt and go do something special. Hey, if you like this video about making $1 million in the field, then I know that you'll love these two videos right here, okay? Psychology of client objections and how to overcome objections during the holidays. Click on one of those videos.